another episode of Comics Review. I'm your host, Kevin Starkey. This is for the week of June 23rd, 2010. Let's get right into it. The first comic I want to talk about is James Patterson, The Murder of King Tut. This is by IDW Comics. This is issue number 1. Now, this is the second one that I know of, at least, James Patterson book that's been turned into a comic book. And the first one was Witch and Wizard, I think. I read that one and I wasn't too impressed with it. I didn't like the art. The writing seemed like it was written for a pretty young audience. This one, same situation really, which is disappointing. I really wanted to like this. It's basically two parallel stories. One is about King Tut back in 1492 BCE, and the second story is about the man who discovers King Tut's tomb. And I think it's the 1890s of the Common Era. And the artwork for that story is better, actually. It's a different artist. The colors are nice. They're nice, bright colors. I think the artwork for this King Tut storyline, though, is, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. The other artwork's better, but overall it seems like, I don't know, it's written for children, and I'm probably going to pick up the next one, issue number 2, but if that one doesn't wow me, I'll probably ditch this series. It's just, you know, I got a lot of stuff I'm collecting, and I don't want to keep going with something that's not really got my attention. The next comic I want to talk about is Shrapnel, Hubris. This is by Radical Comics, issue number 1 of 3. Now, I like Radical a lot. In the last comic I got from them, I was disappointed with. I didn't like the story, didn't like the writing. This one, I love the artwork. The writing is great. The story, though, it's very dense, and it seems like a story that I've seen 1,000 times. It's a sci-fi comic, and they might go in a different direction with it in the next 2 issues, but basically it's about planets. Humans are living on other planets, and I guess the governments are very repressive, and they're fighting for liberty, freedom, and there's interplanetary battles. You know, I like this genre a lot, and maybe they're going to do something different and unique with it. There is a little twist at the end there, which is kind of interesting, but I'll probably pick up the second issue. I'm debating it. But the artwork is amazing. I mean, almost everything from Radical is amazing. So you might want to pick it up just for the artwork alone. If it's your genre, you might like it. You might not. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. It might get better. The third comic I want to talk about is Ted McKeever's Metaphor. This is by Image Comics. This is issue number 1. And on the front it says a 5-issue allegorical series in black and white. And it's definitely in black and white. The writing is, there's not a lot of writing, there's not a lot of dialogue. It's a really bizarre, strange story. This guy is wearing an astronaut outfit, and he doesn't have a memory. He doesn't know who he is or why he's wearing this. And he's roaming around, basically. I think it's Las Vegas, and I don't know if it's post-apocalyptic or what. There's not a lot of characters that he runs into. There's a few, and it's just really, really weird and bizarre. I'm not going to say a whole lot more about it, but if it sounds interesting to you, maybe you'll go online and read about it and to get more on it. I'm going to stick with it, but it's very strange. It's kind of got my curiosity up, though. Now, I want to go through a few more comics just really quick. I like them all, and I'm definitely going to stick with them, so let me just go through them real fast. This is Pale Horse by Boom Studios. This is issue number 1 of 4. And let me just read something real quick about it. Ex-slave and former Union soldier Cole has spent the years following the Civil War building a reputation as the most fearsome bounty hunter in the land. Excellent comic. Highly recommend this one. It's really, really, really good. The second comic, 7 Psychopaths. This is issue number 1. This is by Boom Studios also. This is 1 of 3. let me read about this. 7 men, 1 impossible mission, assassinate Hitler. Love this comic. I just picked up issue number 2 yesterday. Excellent, excellent comic. And now this one, this is The Light. This is issue 1 and 2 and issue 3. This is by Image Comics. This one is really cool. The artwork's great in it. The writing is great. Let me read about this one too real quick. In Oregon, a mysterious virus infects anyone that looks into an electric light. Now that doesn't tell you much, but it's an excellent comic. Highly recommend it. I guess that's it for this week. Check out my blog, twodognight.net. Leave a comment there or on YouTube. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.